Why might most of our modern client practitioner models dismiss psychology's older lineages? And while the modern sciences undoubtedly contribute enormously to our health and well-being, whether that's psychological or physical, in their laser focus on modern research, have they missed something important? I mean, human psychology has been pretty much the same for thousands of years, right? So many of the problems we seem to grapple with today just seem to be equally reflected back at us in exactly the same way in the writings of, say, early Greeks or Asian cultures and many other cultures. And while a lot may have changed around us, a great deal of our internal operations have remained remarkably similar. We fall in love, we feel desire, we seek meaning, we fall into depression, and all the rest of our human experience. There are many reasons why our modern psychological sciences and the practitioners engaging with that feel more comfortable and safe writing that great workhorse of contemporary empirical research. And certainly falling into the thinking trap that everything old and traditional must be best and better can equally land us in some very, very hot water. I mean, I don't believe slaying one's children will improve our agricultural yields or change my destiny, and nor do I think that miasma was the responsible factor for my cancer many years ago. But all too often, we do throw the baby out with the bathwater in service of the latest fandangle. I mean, it's new. So it just has to be better and best, right? After 20 years of working with clients, what I am sure of is that this mindset is not only disingenuous, but it potentially robs us of many areas of great opportunity within client work, that's for sure. The disingenuous side is simply that the traditional world has still worked its way into the modern psychological sphere. It just found itself some fancy new duds to make it a little bit more acceptable to current clinical practitioners. Look how mindfulness is now on everyone's lips. You can't help but trip over some expert voice telling us it'll fix everything from clinical depression through to finding self-compassion. And it is an incredibly powerful set of practices. But they all come from very ancient practices formed on the Asian subcontinent well over 2,600 years ago. And whether a coach, a therapist, a teacher, a workshop guru, mindfulness is still now the go-to tool for almost every scenario. So much so that it's been given the pejorative sobriquet of McMindfulness. You heard that? Think it's unkind? Well, it does depend on where you sit, particularly with something like that.